Hi, this is David Davis from ActualTech Media. I'm excited to be here at Wheela headquarters talking with Mr. Chia-Chee Kuan. He's the president and CEO of Wheela. How you doing?
Pretty good, David. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for joining us today. We've been learning a little bit about Wheela and what it can do. And one of the real differentiators to me about Wheela is what you all call full stack visibility. So I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into that. Want you to define for the audience out there, what is full stack visibility and how is it different from just, typically like what you might see from VMware vCenter, let's say?
Great. Thank you, David, for the opportunity. So our view of the full stack visibility is from the very bottom, the physical layer. In your data center, you have compute resources, you have networking resources, you have storage resources. So the basic elements. And then on top of that, you start building the virtualization. And on top of that, certainly you have application running on top of it that your data center deliver. So that is the traditional stack. And we actually add another layer to that as our full stack visibility. What we believe is data center is there to deliver service and the service user is of prime purpose, right? So we also add end user experience as the visibility, an important component to the full stack.
And that's a really big differentiator because I've been on the other side of the phone and gotten a call from an end user and they say, hey, things are slow today, what's the problem? And from, an admin's perspective, we go and look at, CPU and memory and storage, those all look good. I don't know what their problem is, right? Now you can really see the end user experience. You're able to measure that quantifiably, with your tool. So how can you do that? How can you get that application insight with Wheela?
Right, exactly. So we bring in the networking part into the virtualization environment. So the networking part give you not only the round trip time, the remote site end user experience, but also give you the application response time visibility. So it's not that today's IT ops person do not have tools. They have many tools. Mm-hmm. The challenge is that today's tool fit one piece of the full stack. So when, as you mentioned, when end user are complaining performance being slow, you are not sure which tool to pull out to troubleshoot. You may just pick the wrong tool and the problem may not be there. So our mission is to provide the full stack coverage. So you can look at end user experience. It is slow. Is it because of a site specific issue or your WAN link issue or your data center multi-tier application server issue, right? And we don't stop there. Once you determine it's a multi-tier server issue, we can find out exactly which tier, which server. Is it at the server's virtualization layer, noisy neighbor issues, and then trace it all the way back down to either compute, storage, or networking issue inside the data center, or vice versa. If it's outside, we provide similar root cause analysis, immediate pinpoint for the customers.
Very nice. And I know you can even trace it down to the specific application process. And that makes me think of like application performance monitoring tools. When I think of those, I think of agents, having to install agents on everything out there. So to get that type of information with Wheela, do you have to install agents?
That's how we differentiate from many tools on the market. We fully understand there are application performance management tools and have tremendous respect for those vendors. How we see those tools are primarily designed with an agent, get very deep into application server. Definitely useful tools. Mm-hmm. However, for IT ops personnel, they usually don't have the authority to touch the application. That belongs to a different organization. In the service provider space, application even belongs to their tenants, their customer. They certainly don't have the authority to touch them. Mm. So our tool requires 0 agents and primarily designed for the IT ops person that manage the data center infrastructure or networking, yet we provide deep enough application visibility through the packet analysis, looking at the application server, and when needed to critical server that they really need insights into at the process level, we provide API into the application server with simple integration. You can integrate even application server process level information to the infrastructure.
Very impressive. I know a lot of companies out there, they're interested in like software-defined networking and say like deploying VMware, NSX. What does that do to this full network visibility? Is it still possible to analyze the virtual network?
Absolutely. That's exactly where Willa shines in terms of managing a fully virtualized data center, because of our technology is deeply embedded into the virtual networking vSwitches and analyzing at the vSwitch level. So we fully understand microsegmentation. If you have virtual router, virtual gateway, virtual firewall, we can definitely visualize it, analyze it, and help you find root cause along, within, or across those virtual components. If you're not yet moved into the software-defined networking or virtual networking space by using our solution, you can see how you should be doing your microsegmentation by leveraging our application map that see the multi-tier and then be able to set your firewall rule according to the mapping that we can provide.
Oh, nice. So it could help companies to perform microsegmentation because you're giving them visibility into the application tiers and how everything's communicating.
Absolutely, through the protocol levels and also through the services, through even the performance level, so you can even optimize it accordingly.
Very nice. So if admins out there, IT professionals, they want to learn more, they want to try it out for themselves, what do you recommend?
Yeah, come to our website, willa.com, UILA.com, download our free trial, give us a call, we'll help you deploy within 30 minutes to an hour. It's a software-only solution. We can get your data center fully covered, and we even provide analysis at the end of your trial to tell you where your bottleneck might be, provide you with an application map, and do throw us your toughest problems. Let us find the root cause for you. Free of charge. Just try it out. Let us prove it to you.
Okay, I like that challenge. Thank you, Chia-Chee. Willa.com.
Thank you very much, David.